Hey horror fans, once again it's the Horror Miser Monty G, and today we're going to review The Apparition. Oh boy. No, The Apparition is a 2012 American-German supernatural horror film written and directed by Tom Lincoln, making his directorial debut, and it stars Ashley Greene, Sebastian Stan, and Tom Felton. Um, the premise is very easy. These college students did an experiment they shouldn't have no business doing, and unfortunately, this malevolent force now wants to go and kill them, and that's the premise of this very bad horror movie. Yes, it's rant time. Now, my good friend Adam from his he has a YouTube channel called Films Make Me Scream. He has been dying for me to review this film and rant it because he knows, and I'm pretty sure most of other people know, that I have gone on board and saying how much I hate this piece of shit movie. And he been wanting me to do a review rant on this. So Adam, this is for you. So I had to sit through, because I haven't seen this for a while, in order for me to do a thorough review, I had to watch it again. So I had to subject myself to this piece of shitty ass movie in order to do this, my review. So for Adam, this is for you. Here is my review rant on this piece of shit movie, The Apparition. Now, as I stated before, you see the film begins, you see these three college students. They're conducting, I believe it's called the Charles experiment. The Charles Rainier experiment. Yeah, Patrick, Lydia, and Ben, and Greg. They attempt to recreate this experiment, and unfortunately, shit goes wrong, and unfortunately, somebody dies, and that's where the film transitions so many years lately, where we see Ben and his girlfriend Kelly, played by the lovely Ashley Greene, are now all of a sudden living in a blissful house, and all of a sudden they're also starting to be beset by malevolent forces. This is before long before we find out that the experiment that Ben and Patrick did so many years ago all has come back to haunt them now, and that's what basically the premise of this piece of shit movie is about. Now, I don't know what Todd Lincoln was thinking when he decided to make this film, because he wrote it and he directed. I guess he thought when he wrote it that he was actually creating something good, but he created nothing here. There is nothing of substance here. It's bad horror movie 101. First of all, you write characters that there's no character development at all between when the film begins and by the time we get to Ben and Kelly. We don't know anything about these people. All we know is that he and his friend did some type of weird experiment some time ago. Shit happened. He lost his girlfriend. Then she gets sucked up by something. Yeah, I'm swallowing the shit out of this. So if you haven't seen it, I really don't care, because I don't want no one to see this piece of shit movie. She gets sucked up by some unknown entity, and then a year later, he doesn't tell his girlfriend Kelly anything about what happened. And then when shit happens again, he says nothing. It wasn't until actually she discovers the old experiment that he actually finally tells her the truth. And like I said, but we don't care. There's no character development at all. That's the first thing you don't do in a horror movie. You don't develop your characters. There's a bunch of good-looking people who we really don't care about. And another thing I hated about this picture, as much as I'm assuming that Ashley Greene is a very beautiful woman, but it looks like she's beautiful throughout the entire film. It's like by the time she gets to one aggravation, the next scene, her hair is done, her makeup's done. She looks beautiful, just like nothing's ever happened. We never see any progression of her doing anything, any stress, anything at all. She just looks pretty, and I guess that's the reason why they had her, because she's just eye candy, and she does nothing to this film as far as any type of final girl is concerned. And I'm not done yet. The main problem with this film is it's boring as shit. It's lackluster. It's shitty. Nothing happens. Like I said before, the supposedly entity is not even frightening. And we don't even get any creepy scenes. We don't even get any of those twitchy, contortionist actors that we normally see in these I guess not paranormal, supernatural films. That's what we normally get. I mean, come on, guys. It's like, come on, Dom. You could have obviously must have thought you were doing something, but you did nothing in this film. We get nothing. We just sit there for over 90 minutes looking at nothing. Nothing actually happens in this film. It's boring as shit. I mean, it's terrible. Like I said, we don't care anything about those characters. The only person I feel sorry for is Tom Felton. Yeah, you know, the guy who played, the guy who was in the Harry Potter films. He's the one I feel sorry about. I don't even know what he was thinking. I guess he thought this was a good project to invest in. But this is a very, very boring movie. Nothing happens. The worst is this tagline. This tagline that you see right here. It says, "Once you believe, you die." But they don't believe in this shit, but they die anyway. Who the fuck thought this was a great idea to market this film with something like that, saying if you believe, you die? But that's a whole bullshit. Obviously, they thought they were doing something. They're going to do something in this particular film. I guess that's the reason why they created this tagline for this advertisement. But obviously, they decided to go a different route, which, of course, I don't know if it's the studio's idea or whoever thought this was a great tagline is silly and it's shitty. And also, I'm going to spoil again. This scene right here, this scene, what you're looking at right here, that's the end of the movie. That's the end of the fucking movie. He put this at the end. This is as bad as Quarantine. That ad that they show in the previews and the ad you see where you see Jennifer Carpenter's character gets dragged up by the boogeyman. That was the end of the picture. This right here is the end of the picture. Yes, that is the end of the picture because I really don't want anyone waste their time watching this piece of shit movie. Terrible. Terrible marketing. Terrible movie whatsoever. So we got a very boring movie. We got bad acting, bad writing, no dialogue. We don't care any about these characters. We have no spooky images, no creepy images. Bunch of noise going off. We get fake jump scares as we do at this particular time. Though before we got some good quality horror movies in this place, and this is just a piss ass job of a piss ass movie. And I don't know what Todd Lincoln or anybody else was doing on this film, but they really, really fucked this up real badly. So I'm going to open up my vote, and I'm going to give the Apparition a half, even a half of my 5 gold coins. That's right, half of my 5 gold coins. That's how much I hated this film, and please do not see this film. So, my horror fans, did you unfortunately have the were you unfortunate to see this piece of shit movie, or did you avoid it like the plague? Please do not watch this movie. But if you did, if you happen to see this piece of shit movie, please leave your comments in the comment section below and tell me if you hated this film as much as I did, or you actually thought this was something special. To me, it's a piece of shit. There's more I can say about it. Well, that's my video for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And Adam, I hope you did enjoy this too, because yes, I finally ranted the shit out of this picture. I hate it. It's a terrible movie. But if you did, like I said, if you did like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Like I said, it always helps the channel out. And as always, if this is your first time here, please hit the subscribe button and ring that notification bell. That way you can come enjoy the horror experience with me, the Horror Miser Monty G. And as always, all my social media links will be down at the description box below as well. Once again, my name is Lamont Smith, better known as the Horror Miser Monty G. And always remember, horror rules.